everyone, and welcome to Pay It Forward with the Organised Idiot. Today is number 6 in our series, Press Reset. Hi everyone, so by now we should have magazine files assigned to different areas of which you're teaching, and we've started to organise our teaching resources into those. We've also been continuing to move things from the resources currently in use to our bottom shelf, and today we're going to start tackling the bottom shelf. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to need to consider whenever you pick up a resource from the bottom shelf is, do I want to use this again? Yes or no? If the answer is yes, hold on, we'll get to the next step. But if the answer is no, consider, do you want to donate it? Is it perhaps not in good condition anymore? Does it maybe need to be recycled? If it's a case that you want to keep it, I want you then to take it and move it to your top shelf, okay? Or somewhere out of the way that you're not going to need to get it soon. And the reason for this is just so that we know that this is sorted and we can use it again for next year if needed. So I'm going to take my holiday doodle book, which I know I'm not really going to need again until next September. So I'm going to take that and put it into a different cupboard because, as you can see, my press is quite small. So I'll move this aside for the moment. Okay. And then what you need to do is, if you've decided that a resource needs to be donated, I want you to take a box and put it into it. Now I have some different ones here to show you. These two are from the Scandinavian Furniture Shop, and these two are available from our shop here. However, you don't need to spend money on these things. There is an awful lot to be said for the humble photocopying paper lid and the photocopying paper box. I would just recommend in the box not to put anything too heavy, as the sides will split. But really, you don't have to spend any money. These are amazing and can be used for anything. So if there's a resource that you no longer want, I want you to choose one of these boxes and make that your donation box. Then I also want you to think about, does a resource need to be organised? So it could be a card game, it could be something that you wrote on that needs to be cleaned. And again, I want you to put that into one of the boxes. So far we've got resources to be donated and resources to be organised. And I want you to put those into those different boxes. Make sure that you label them as well, so that you're clear about which one is which. And again, if you have a resource which is fine and you want to use again, I want you to put that either on your top shelf out of the way or somewhere else where you don't need it again. So I want you to remember that you're going to make 2 different areas. You're going to make one for resources to be donated, make sure you've got a label on it, and then also resources to be organised. And as you can see here, I've used 2 narrow ones. And the reason for that is, if I have 2 different resources, I can separate them, meaning that it's going to be much easier when I do get to organising them. So they're not going to get mixed up with one another. And if you've managed to do a really good job on your bottom shelf, you may also be able to fit these boxes onto the bottom shelf. Best of luck!